Well, what's going on, players, traders, and haters? Welcome back. It's your boy D. This is D's Daily DD, right? First off, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, right? So don't take it as that. Take it for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right. Another trading day has gone by, all right? And if you're still holding AMC, well, congratulations, because you know what you're holding at this point, right? We ain't got to convince nobody to buy, hold, or sell, none of that, because we're not financial advisors. And remember, I'm just some guy on YouTube who likes talking about his favorite stocks and likes talking about a lot of tinfoil hats, a lot of theories, a lot of educational things, right? So I'm always trying to pass on the knowledge to my subscribers. But as always, make your own decisions with your money, your finances. It's all a personal thing, all right? So you have to always make your own decisions. Now, I have been reading, plenty of books over the years. I pay attention to what, wealthy people, rich people say, and I always try to learn from them because I've learned, right, that you are like the top five people that you hang out with, you end up being like them because, humans, take information in and then they react to it, and that's just like our nature, right? So I'm always trying to give you free game, all right? So I don't see any other YouTubers talking about these things right now. I don't see much focus on what people are gonna do after the squeeze and what they're gonna do with their, money, and just theories of how to sustain wealth. Because, one thing is getting money, and the other thing is sustaining money and holding it, right? And continuing to make money. Like your money can make you money too, right? Cool. So let's talk about this book again. I'm just going to read a little piece from it. It's The Psychology of Money, and you have to understand the word enough. I'm gonna explain to you enough, but with a couple of paragraphs here, right? So this is the Vanguard founder. All right, I'm not even gonna say his name because I don't know if I should. Who passed away in 2019, once told a story about money that highlights something we don't think about enough. All right. The key word is enough. So, at a party given by a billionaire on Shelter Island, this guy informs his pal that their host, a hedge fund manager, had made more money in a single day than Heller had earned from his wildly popular novel Catch 22 over its whole history. Heller responds, "Yes, but I have something he will never have, and that's enough." Enough. I was stunned by the simple eloquence of that word. Stunned for two reasons. The first reason, because I have been given so much in my own life, and second, because Joseph Heller couldn't have been more accurate. For a critical element of our society, including many of the wealthiest and most powerful among us, there seems to be no limit today on what enough entails, right? It's so smart and it's so powerful. Okay. Because there's something, called social comparison. And no matter how much money you have, you're always going to want more money and you always feel like it's not enough, especially when it's like a competition thing. Okay, guys. So I'm just trying to, put that thought process in your head. And when you study money and you realize that it's more of like an energy, you can attract money. Um, you know, there's different ways that you can, perceive money and think about money. But when you when you start getting, offers like this one, right? Zero, right? They start sending you just money, right? And then like this one. This is the first time I ever get this offer, all right? And not just anybody gets this offer, guys, all right? And that's because I feel like I can attract what I want. I'm a positive energy, and I'm a thoughtful energy that understands that there's things that are out of my control or things that are in my control. But as long as you have that mindset, you can achieve what you want and you can attract what you want, right? Someone who's always being a negative person and always attracting negativity, they usually have a lot of problems in their life, or they look at their life like it's just one big problem. When even though when you have problems, you know, um, you can take something positive out of every negative too. But in my opinion, every action has a reaction as well. Okay, guys, so let's just go into this information. I'm gonna pull up the desktop here, and I have this drawn out. Let's talk about two things, right? The first thing is that you never have enough money. All right, I'm gonna break that down for you, and then I'm gonna talk a little bit about the AMC squeeze too. So The first thing is the rookie baseball player. We're gonna start from down here and we're gonna work our way up. You know, say he's making 500K per year. To us, the average person, that is a lot of money, right? Because usually retail or just your average person is not going to be making 500K per year, because the average person makes anywhere from 40K to like 90K a year. I would say maybe 100K these days. Okay. And think about that, right? So we're always the normal average person is going to be comparing ourselves to this number, right? But there's a social ladder. And this rookie baseball player, even though he's making great money, and that's quite enough for a year, then he's looking up to a pro baseball player, okay, who's making about 36 million per year, who has maybe a 12-year contract, $430 million, right, for the whole contract, and so on. And then what is this person going to do, right? This player, he's going to look up to the next level, because there's always a level above you, right? So 2018, these are just some numbers, and I'm getting all this from this book. Okay, that's why I really suggest, if you have not read it or you pick this up, this is a great book. It's giving me a lot of different knowledge and new knowledge that makes me think about, okay, and look at things in a better way. Okay, 2018 top 10 hedge fund manager was making 340 million in 1 year at least. Okay, compared to, who is this person? These top 10 hedge fund managers, who are they looking at? 2018 top 5 hedge fund managers, 770 million per year, at least 770 million per year. But there's always that next level, okay? Then you look above. Who are these people going to look up to? They're going to look up to Warren Buffett, because he made 3.5 billion in 2018 alone. And then I didn't do the next one because the numbers start to get, really, really high and insane. So the next, who does Warren Buffett? He can look up to Jeff Bezos, right? I don't remember the exact number, but Jeff Bezos, right, made more than that in 2018 alone. So remember, there's always more, okay? But you have to realize what is enough for you, for your family, for what you want to do in life, your goals, right? You don't always need to think about a one play, one hit, like, oh, this is the one, okay, where like you're just gonna make an insane amount of money and you're just gonna retire the next day and never have to work again or never do anything again, right? I don't look at the squeeze like that. Okay, so let's talk about this side. AMC ape checkmate, AMC squeeze. Have your numbers ready, your exit plan, as I have had it, right? I'm just waiting now because, like I said, I know what I hold, and I that's what I believe, and I'm gonna wait until this happens, until the shorts cover. Enough is an unrealistic appetite for more, or an unrealistic appetite for more will push you to a point of regret. If you keep holding, right, and the squeeze happens and you don't sell and you're just holding through or whatever, and you don't make as much as you thought you were or something, you're going to have a lot of regret, because if you're being greedy, you're going to regret a lot, I think. And I'm not looking for 100K a share. I never have been. It's never been my goal for the AMC squeeze. What I look at AMC is like a chance, an opportunity to get to the next level of what I want to do in life. I have over, this amount of shares of AMC and APE together right now. I have over 1,000, and I'm looking for enough to start businesses. I'm looking to enough for me to, start creating assets, to start generating businesses that can make money, to sustain, a lifestyle, a new life, a different life, so that I won't have to be working for somebody for the rest of my life, right? So I've always looked at AMC and APE like a stepping stone, and I have a range of an idea of like what I can make based on my position, and that's what I believe, and I will continue to hold. All right. So I just wanted to go through this information. I think that's very valuable. And next, let's just talk about some data points and things. So first off, I sent this tweet out yesterday, and it's been getting a lot of attention, and the shills came out. All right. There's some positive, some negative ones, as always. All right. See, I think this he's like, all right, I'll take a squeeze. Somebody's marking this post. If you DRS your shares, you might just have that. Suspect over here, even though he has an AMC tag, I don't know what's going on with that one really. He wants a time frame. I'm not here to give you a time frame. I'm just here holding now, just waiting for this to happen. This guy's doubting it. The one I wanna talk about. Oh yeah, this is the shills are out strong today, right? Check this out. So this has 0 followers and no picture. All right. So how am I supposed to take this person serious at all, or whatever, right? I don't know. I think they're bots. Yesterday, America's gross national debt has now exceeded 31 trillion for the first time ever. 60% of Americans are now living paycheck to paycheck. So right now I get it. Every dollar matters, right? When you got bills and responsibilities, I get it. More than half of CEOs consider workforce reductions over the next 6 months, and remote workers may be the first to go per Market Watch. Okay. Just wanted to, give you the overall sentiment. There's not a lot of positive sentiment right now. Even, big CEOs that are, in the banks and stuff and big positions, even they're not looking too optimistic, right, for the next 6 months. So take that into consideration, guys. We can go ahead and talk real quick about the charts. Ape, had a bad day today, negative 10% today. And what I was looking for yesterday, right, was the reversal of this RSI, and it did happen, or 2 days ago it did happen, but now it's still under it. So it's still in oversold territory. So I'm expecting this to start swinging up soon because I don't think it's just gonna ride down over here. All right. And then we looked at this breakout. We broke out, came back now today. Hopefully we get a bounce, right? Because it looks like it got rejected off this line, and the volume wasn't there that I wanted to see in order to continue the breakout. We need to see high volume, guys. That's what gets us going up. In the positive, in the green, is usually when we have a lot of volume come in. And volume has been drying up. It came in a little bit yesterday, but remember, when there's run-ups, the volume dries out, and then you get the pops and the volume comes in, and we usually make some moves to the upside. So I'm still just looking at that breakout. If you go watch Rico's Trades, he's one of my favorite YouTubers. He does a lot of TA, and he's in the same boat. He's looking at this like we're about to get a breakout soon, similar to what has happened here, and similar to what has happened here. With this breakout, it was crazy because it came down so much to $1.17, and then went all the way to, back then it was like $25 before the split. Here's the millions of shares that are short interest. 44 million on Ape is what the short sellers owe right now, and then you have 100 million on AMC with the high, one of the highest for sure. I think somebody pointed this out on Twitter that it's about 4 days to cover, which is the highest it's ever been at. That means that theoretically, with the current volume, the shorts wouldn't be able to exit for a minimum of 4 days in order to cover these 100 million shares. And what I just want to point out is that 19.82%, max 21%. That is a lot of money, and this has been holding, right? This percentage has been holding now for quite a while. This is on Ape here. Let me go to the borrowed chart, and then we'll wrap this up. AMC, right? This is the cost to borrow line right here, and it's been holding now since August, mid-August over here, late August. That 15 to 25% on whatever amount of shares the shorts are holding, right? They're paying that fee on the side, and that's a high fee, guys. Like, I could see them crumbling soon. All right, I'm not gonna give you a timeline. I don't care. I'm just gonna wait and hold because it's what I want to do. Okay. And then it went up to 20%, right? So they have about 250,000 shares at 20%. So yeah, I'm just gonna wrap this video up. It's all the information. I always want to bring you something valuable, something different to think about. And the key word today, right, is enough. You have to know when you have enough. You can always create more. You just don't want to be greedy, and you have to take into consideration where you're at in life, what your goals are, all that stuff, okay? In order to make the best decisions for yourselves and your loved ones and your family, right? And all your friends and what you want to do in life, okay? So wish you guys the best. Positive vibes as always. And we're here. We're going to see this thing through. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.